Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Toledo Rockets taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Rockets offense will get the first swing of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football. And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous. He'll keep it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game. Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hampton. Wide open downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to Brown. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They'll throw it on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Back to throw, it's Gleason. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. And the defense gets to him.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stevens. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got a man. It's Yaw. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, they'll take to the air. That's caught. It's Shaw. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch, called for and made. Line gets set, first down. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He finds his man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Newton. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And guys, this has been a defensive struggle, but now on 1st and goal, a chance for the first touchdown of the game. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Number 88. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it, Reese.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by a field goal over Kentucky. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the big fella. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block. It's Newton. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he could hit that turbo button.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Rockets line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A sky-high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. He's looking to throw it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Torres. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Timeout, Toledo.
He wants to pass it on second down. Quickly complete. At the 45, on his way. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
That's a first down for the offense.
Going up top on first down. They're working that left side. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They're going to run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. He leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We are headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Hampton. Coming after it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the ground like you did right there.
Not a ton of room to operate on 3rd and goal, but a touchdown wins it here in OT. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There was nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime? We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Running it to the right. Bulldozes him. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Newton. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. A gut check on the doorstep. 3rd and goal here in overtime. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. Feeling some heat. Keeps the play going. Touchdown Rockets! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. To throw, it's Gleason. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
And makes the score. Toledo, 21, Northern Illinois.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. They'll throw it on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Delivers the contact. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looking to throw. A little release to the back. Touchdown, Huskies! With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
And Listen, if I have a playmaker and running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
They need this two-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They couldn't get it in, and what a heartbreaking way for this one to end in double overtime. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game is decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this.